Taurus, welcome to your weekly Sidereal Astrology forecast. This is for July 11th through the 17th of 2016. I'm Athen, and this is for Sidereal Astrology. If you are new to the channel, be sure to check out the link down below because the signs are different. All right, so Taurus, let's go ahead and start by looking at your ruler Venus here this week. She is actually she's already in Cancer, in fact, here this week. So there is this perhaps enjoyment to be had about reading or writing, sharing, communicating. This is your third house of both the intellectual side of life and also the communicative side of life. And with your ruler here, it's particularly about an emphasis here. And you probably noticed that shift last week, but still an excellent week for all of these intellectual and communicative sides to life. Now, Mercury is going to be conjoining up to your ruler here over the weekend. So you guys could be feeling perhaps quite communicative over the weekend specifically. You know, when the ruler of the charts conjoining up to Mercury, it usually is this sense of intellect, right? We get a heightened sense of it. It could be great for utilizing your mind, doing things like reading, writing, sharing, communicating, and perhaps even some new insights coming in as well. All right, so that's your ruler Venus here this week. In terms of relationships, this is always seen by Mars, who rules that seventh house of yours. And Mars is direct. Things are moving forward. There are some things in the relationship sphere and the big picture in terms of long-term things are still reflective, which has been all this commitment and patience, with Saturn there in the seventh, but that's in the backdrop. Well, in the shorter term, the more immediate sense is things are moving forward there, and there could be some healing, in fact, with your relationship sector here this week. As you can see, Mars is going to be trining up to Chiron all week long. It's a very nice aspect, and for you it's particularly about those one-to-one connections. So it's a grand trine here, as you can see, and the other side of it too is that over the weekend you could be feeling perhaps quite expressive with those relationships. For some of you, maybe romantic, playful, lighthearted in this great grand trine involving your relationship ruler. And a lot of things too about this is about relationships and self-improvement, personal development, maybe all this energy of developing yourself, or maybe at work or whatever it is great to continue to move forward with. This newfound motivation from July regarding the things that motivate you in the daily sphere. All right, so that's the relationship side of things. In terms of work, this is going to be also seen by your ruler Venus, who does rule that sixth house. And again, like I said, there could be some motivation there with your work because that's on that daily level. But Venus is going to be shifting into that third house, like I was saying. So there is some perhaps learning a bit of that communicative, intellectual energy in your routine that can certainly be implemented. And once that conjunction with Mercury comes in over the weekend, maybe there are some new insights, maybe there are some new things that you can move forward with regarding some new understandings there and some new implementations there with your routine. All right, so that's that side of things. In terms of finances, this is seen by Mercury, who does rule that second house. Your sun's still in the second house. And so still, there's focus here. I think it's still a great area to focus. This was the location of the last new moon. In fact, this whole week, it's a good area to challenge yourself here. Take whatever steps or actions might be necessary to cultivate more of your financial and material life. And I think you've been learning quite a bit about that and can continue to do so. Mercury at the beginning of the week here is going to be squaring up to Uranus. So when it does come to financial things there on Monday, I think balance and integration and patience, I think, will be important. Maybe something to change, though. Maybe some actions to take to implement these new changes there. And maybe feeling quite healed by the later part of the day on Monday regarding your values and material stuff. All right, and then like I said, that conjunction with Mercury and Venus over the weekend. So over the weekend, you could be feeling a bit of that more attracted energy there with the values and really seeing what truly matters to you in life on that material level, and maybe even enjoying them too. A great weekend for that. Good meal, relaxation, whatever it might be. All right, so those are those key areas. Now in terms of an overview, this is going to be seen particularly by the sun, because as you can see here, that's the Monday stuff that's been emphasized with the financial side of things. And Mercury does, of course, also rule your fifth house. So this early part of the week, those integrations maybe too with your self-expression. But then as we go over the weekend, the sun starts to square up to that Uranus, trines up to that Mars and Chiron, and the sun is the ruler of that fourth house of yours. So things relating to your home, to your family, those kinds of things over the weekend. It's good to take it nice and slow with that square up to Uranus, integrate it, patience with it, and also too with that trine though, you could be feeling maybe quite motivated on another level, maybe quite independent there to cultivate your home and family life. And remember, this has been an area of expansion for you. There's been opportunities here that you're perhaps seeing or inspired to cultivate, which has been Jupiter and the North Node transiting that 4th house. But over the weekend, good house, good area there, home, family, personal life, and health, to see where you can integrate a bit more freedom, make some changes there, and perhaps even feeling confident and rejuvenated to do so. All right, so Taurus, hope you guys have a fantastic week. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you all next week.